All right, today we're training with the miter saw. This is one of the most used pieces of equipment in the shop. Very useful, very helpful. The first thing I'm going to show you is not cutting with it. I'm going to show you first how to change the angle of your cut. Because sometimes you're going to want to cut straight across. Sometimes you may want it to cut at a certain angle or a less steep angle. And the way you do that is right now it is set up to cut straight across. But if I want it to cut an angle, I loosen this knob here, and then I need to push down this latch. And when I push this down and hold the saw, I can actually rotate the table to whatever angle I want to cut. So if I want to cut 45-degree angle here, I can tighten the knob here. And now my cut is going to cut at an angle for the wood. Okay, so I'm going to loosen the knob again, go back to 0, because that's what we're going to cut today, and tighten it in place. And that's how you change the angle. All right, now it's time to actually cut with the miter saw. Now, I took this piece of wood. The miter saw is very good at cutting 2x4s and any types of boards that you want to cut. It's very quick and efficient. I'm going to put a little mark on here. Let's say I've marked a line that's about 1 inch from the edge. Now, I used marker so that I can see that line really clear. If you use pencil, that's fine, but make sure the line is very bright. I'm going to place the wood on the table right here. And not only on the table, but I'm going to put it up against the fence. Okay? When I make the cut, I'm going to bring the blade down first and check with my eyes if the blade is right on that line. So I'm just looking, is the blade where I want it to go? Notice the blade is off when I do this. Is it in line with where I want it to be? If it's in the right spot, I'm going to hold the wood firmly with my left hand, and I'm going to pull the trigger up here to start the saw. Now watch the speed that I'm cutting this wood. Speed is very important. You don't want to go too fast. You also don't want to go too slow. So you squeeze. So it's a nice steady motion. You're going to squeeze, go all the way down, come all the way back up, and then let the saw stop. Wait until that blade stops moving until you grab the piece that you cut. And that is how you use the miter saw.